Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Business Challenge with April. And on this show, I'm here to give you unedited, unfiltered, real business problems and the solution. I have a guest here, Yime, and I would love her to introduce herself.
Seligman. Hi, I'm Armide, popularly known as 25th Glam. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. Is what do you do? I'm a makeup artist.
Okay, a makeup artist. All of that we've been in business
3 years.
3 years old. That's quite a while. So I believe while in business, you had challenges that you faced as a makeup artist to film influencer. Can you share us few of your biggest challenge that you faced, the biggest, like the most crucial challenges you faced as a business, as a makeup artist?
Okay, so first of all, it's a really, really nice business. I can't say, but as you all know, every business has its own advantage and disadvantages. But one of the most crazy challenge that we face in the makeup industry that I think is quite known to everyone is having to relate with customers. A lot of people in Lagos, when you're doing a business like this, you just have to be extremely, extremely, calm and always try to be your best. It's like you're waking up every day and you're putting on your calm garment. You know that, oh, today is going to be a busy day. So you know what you're facing. You know you have to deal with all of these people, the frustration here and there, having to deal with different skin, some people come in with acne, some have smooth skin, and then somebody with acne prone skin is expected to get the same result as another person that has a smooth skin and all of that. Complaints here and there, but with God and strength, we're able to pull through. It's been really nice so far. Can't deny.
Okay. I'd like to know what are your financial target audience as a makeup artist?
When I first started, the amounts that we used to charge for makeup is not what we charge now. So when you get into the business, you realize that number one thing that you need to know, everybody cannot be your customer. And when you put out a price, when you put your price out there, so many people are going to come and question your policy as a business owner, like, oh, why is it like this? Why is it like that? Those people are not your target audience. The people that will actually patronize you, they will not question you. They are patronizing you because they feel like the service that you give out there is worth everything that they are paying for it. You understand? So you just need to know what you're putting out there and know the kind of people that will patronize you. And once you have them, you're good to go.
Okay. That being said, I go to know as a makeup artist, I believe everyone, without being a makeup artist, every individual has prospects in life. So I want to know what are your prospects in this business? Like, where are you seeing your business for your prospect as a makeup artist?
Uh, okay, so this is, I think right from the beginning, I've always known that I'll be a makeup artist. I've always known that I'll be in the makeup industry, the beauty industry rather. But I never knew it was going to be makeup. I thought it was going to be hair, whatever, whatever. But I've always loved the beauty industry right from when I was a kid. So growing up and learning recently, 2 years ago, I got into makeup and everything started like a joke from my friend asking me, "Oh, you know how to do makeup? Just start doing this thing." And then I just went into it without even thinking if I really wanted it at that time. But I know it's something that I do. And people always say this: if you can do it for free, if you start making money off it, you just make it somehow, somehow, somehow. So I just started liking makeup, and then I started making money off it, and where we are right now is not where we want to be. We're definitely getting somewhere in the next few years, which is going to be great.
That's that feel better. Okay, so I believe on this journey you've made some mistake as a makeup artist financially and otherwise. So what's your let's say your biggest financial mistake as a makeup artist? What are the losses you've had? Crucial well, these are the bad. We've never had losses, but your work, yeah. I know for a makeup artist, you get to see people on that charge your work. Like we be like, okay, I just want this. Can you give me this? Are you?
for what I have, not what I have, not what you're offering to me. So in that kind of situation, what's your take comments? What would you say? I be too many makeup artists and having the same issue as you have. That's another top challenge in this business. A client sometimes call you up, they're like, oh, they want to get their makeup done. I just want foundation and powder. I don't want anything serious. I'm sure you can relate. I can relate. I don't want anything serious. So can you charge me less? It is not possible. Talk to me because at the end of the day, when they get on this chair that I am sitting right now and you start doing your thing on their face, they just leave their self. They just tell you, Arami, they do your thing. You want me to do my thing. Meanwhile, look, over the phone, you said you want powder and make powder and foundation. So we don't do that anymore. When I started learning makeup, then I used to like, okay, don't worry, with your 5K or 10K, I will do you foundation or powder. But we don't do that anymore. Even if you want the simplest duel, you are going to pay the full studio price or home service price that we charge. That is how we do it now.
So for somebody like me,
Mm-hmm.
let's
I like
that by,
solution of powder.
let's leave that by the that. Do you have any other source of income apart from being a makeup artist?
Uh, Right now, I wouldn't say I have any apart from makeup and my wife.
For double thank you, I see you.
Apart from makeup and my boyfriend, I don't think I have any right now.
All right, that's fine. I love the fact that you. Oh wait, I know there are a couple of encouragement or things you would like to say. So it was somebody who are aspiring. No, before the advice, the solutions you actually give to problems regarding to makeup. Okay, so if you set up the challenge, hey, there was few solutions that can help you solve certain problems like that.
So number one solution that I've discovered with time by myself is that number one, do not bring down your value, no matter how much people try to use their mouth to bring you down. People will always do that. Whether you're a celebrity or you're a common man, they will always try to use their mouth to bring you down, especially when you know that what you're doing is good. So as an individual, you need to be 100% sure of yourself. I used to tell my students when I train you, the number one thing I'm putting out there in you is your confidence. If you're very, very confident in what you do, people will not be able to use their mouth to bring you down. So if you tell someone, oh, my studio working is 40K, and you're telling me, oh, but you did my friend's makeup, can I pay 30K? If you appreciate my work or your friend's place, you will pay my price. If you do not want to pay my price, that means my work is, you don't feel like I can give you value for that money, then you are not my target audience. So stick to your price, stick to your value, let people know that you know what you do. And you as the person, be sure that you know what you do, be sure of yourself, be confident in yourself.
All right, being a makeup artist, I believe that there are some aspects that are very crucial based on your finances as makeup artist. Your rent. Do you get to meet up the targets to pay your rent? I know this might not be this is not a business that you have daily sales. You might have daily sales. It's different for people that are doing buying and selling every day. So how do you make up with your rent, your bills? How do you cope with styles and thereabouts?
So to be very honest, do the business in Nigeria generally, na God they help us. So, but at the same time, if you have a target, you need to have a target, set a goal, then you need to be very, very disciplined. When you work and you're very, very disciplined with your earnings, you'll be able to manage your spending. You understand? You don't spend money the way you see it. You spend wisely based on your needs, not just your wants. You understand? So if you like for now, I think one of another challenge that I would face is this is not just to makeup artists because at the end of the day, you could buy one liter of fuel for 1,000 naira and you're using like 10 liter of fuel to attend to one person. You understand? So think about it. At the end of the day, you're not really making that money, but at the same time, with the little that we're making, we're able to sort all those things without crazy challenge. I mean, we're able to manage around it. That's all I can say. We're able to manage.
So do you believe passion is overrated in business, especially as a makeup artist? Being that you love this job that you do.
Passion is like, I feel like passion is like the number one thing that needs to come in before the makeup itself boycotting. Because if I didn't have passion for it, if I had gone for it without having the passion, I probably would have quit doing makeup a long time ago. Because of the challenges I faced as a beginner makeup artist, you understand, in Lagos especially, you wouldn't even know that there are so many competitors out there until you start the business. So I didn't know there were like thousands of makeup artists on the island until I became a makeup artist. So that is one of the challenges. So you just need to, just do your thing. What do you think?
I believe you made a couple of mistakes. Your mistake and income. No mistakes you made, nothing you say, okay, this is what I
Can I don't differently. I've always been a very careful person, right from the beginning. I've always so there are times that you would have misunderstandings with your clients, especially when you go for own services. They know that you have policy, they agree with your policy even before making payments. But we are all humans. When you get to their house, the policy change, the auto changes. This look, see you there. You want to delay you. We work with it. If you're going to make me stay in your house for 3 hours, you're paying me for my time. And the same way I have collected deposits or payment from you to attend to you for 2 o'clock, I might have collected money from someone for 4 p.m. So if you're delaying me in your house for another 1 hour or 2 hours, it's definitely going to affect my next appointment. So we always encourage our clients to meet up with time. Punctuality is another thing that people do not understand in Lagos. They don't know how to be punctual. You book an appointment for 2 p.m., you leave your house at 2 p.m. It is not something that I don't know. It's crazy. But we're dealing with it. Everything is under control.
So my last question, what is one thing that you would love to change? One thing that you would love to change in this business? Some certain things. Do you like everything the way it is, or you're at peace and you wish you
I wish that I will be able to buy the products cheap. And I wish that content models too are going to charge lesser, because all of these their agents these days, the way they charge, just because you want to create your own content as a makeup artist, you need to book a model, you're paying extremely high. That money does not come from anywhere. It still comes from this business. You understand? So they need to like kind of take it easy on us, because we're also business owners.
okay?
Remember, we do this makeup on these models. They clean it immediately, or some people take it away. You are done with your content and they are gone. But you're paying a lot. If they can just make us start booking model the maybe used to like a year ago, and then the programs to become cheaper, then I'll be happy.
So for a beginner, someone that has interest in a kind of business, I mean to go into it, what do you think are the basic knowledge you need to have before venturing into the industry of making us beautiful?
First of all, if you're planning to be a makeup artist, let me remind you all this. There's nothing like I'm a self-taught. I want to watch on YouTube, because YouTube is not going to teach you how to make use of these brushes. YouTube is not going to teach you the use of all of these brushes. A makeup artist will. That is why it is very, very important to get a basic training at least if you're planning to be a makeup artist, get training.
As a makeup artist, there are different aspects of um the brush usage. Yeah, I think every brush has its work.
It's the oil you use, yeah. You can't use your powder brush for blush. You can't use a blush brush for foundation. You can't use your foundation brush for highlighter and all of those things.
I think these are done by using these brushes, how to manage the brushes and all that.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, this is a powder brush. Now I can't use it to apply blush. I cannot use a blush brush for concealer, and I cannot use a concealer brush for blush.
And then again, there's one last question I'd like to ask. Those people that you see their makeup boss always get his little miss something. Tell them something so that they will hear. You see makeup artists coming to do your makeup, so disorganized. You're seeing concealer at the edge of the brush. You're seeing powder stains at your concealer palette, just like that.
Let me see. That's why the basic training is very, very important. Like I tell my students all the time, some of them come here with the hope of, after glamming a full face, they want to use spirit or whatever. No, not this. I'm not saying it is not ideal. I'm not saying it is not good. But the best way to clean your brushes is by washing them with soap and water after every session. I repeat after every session. So what I mean is anytime you finish, the moment I put this brush on this person's skin like this, like I just did, I'm washing it before I use it for the next person. So it is very, very important and hygienic. Yeah.
Thank you for having
Your work though.
racing our episodes. The end, having a sharing die on the app.
Very well. So now
See you on the next episode. Don't wait. Like, subscribe, share, and let me know on the comment section what's the biggest challenge in business. Thank you.